ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
मूर्तिभेदविभागिने
मूर्तिभेदविभागिने
व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय
व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
ॐ सहना भवतु।
ॐ सहना भवतु।
सहनौ भुनक्तु।
सहनौ भुनक्तु।
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै।
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै।
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भगवद्वेषिणीम्।
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भगवद्वेषिणीम्।
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः।
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः।
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः।
ध्यानावस्थितेन मनसा पश्यन्ति योगिनः।
यस्यात्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
यस्यात्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी
दुर्गे
दुर्गे
देवी
देवी
नमोस्तुते
नमोस्तुते रोगानपहंसि तुष्टा रुष्टास्तु सकलनभीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां त्वामाश्रितायाश्रयतां सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी एवमेवाद्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम् सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेश्वरे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोस्तुते रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टा रुष्टास्तु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान् नराणां त्वामाश्रिताह्याश्रयतं प्रयान्ति सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी एवमेवाद्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम् सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोस्तुते रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टा रुष्टास्तु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां त्वामाश्रिताह्याश्रयप्रयन्ति सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी एवमेवाद्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
Seventh verse, 9th chapter. Sarva bhutani kaunteya.
सर्वभूतानि कौन्तेय
Prakriti yanti mamikam.
प्रकृतियामिकाम्
Kalpakshaye punastani.
कल्पक्षये पुनस्तानि
Kalpado visrujamyaham.
कल्पादौ
विसृजाम्यहम्
Prakritim swamavashtapya.
प्रकृतिं स्वामवश्य
Visrujami punah punah.
विसृजामि पुनः
Bhutagramamimam krishnam.
भूतग्राममिमं कृष्णम्
Avasham prakriteirvashat.
अवशं प्रकृतिर्वशात्
न च मां तानि कर्माणि
न च मान्तानि
कर्माणि
निबधन्ति धनञ्जय
निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय
उदासीनवदासीनम्
उदासीनवदासीनम्
असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु
असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु
मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः
प्रकृतिः
सूयते सचराचरम्
सूयते सचराचरम्
हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय
हेतुनानेन
कौन्तेय
जगद्वि परिवर्तते
जगद्विपरिवर्तते।
In 7th verse we have seen, Bhagavan says, at the dissolution of one cycle, Kalpakshay, at the dissolution of one cycle, Sarva Bhutani, all beings, Mamikam Prakrutim Yanti, they will go back to my own Prakriti. And Punaha, again, Kalpado, at the beginning of another cycle, Tani, Tani means this all beings, Tani Bhutani, Aham Visrujami. Again, they will come into being. Again, not created, but we can say they manifest. Visrujami. And in 8th verse, we have seen Prakrutim, Swam Prakrutim. My own Prakriti, Avashtabhya, having kept under control, Punaha Punaha, again and again, Imam Bhuta Gramam, this all group of all beings, Visrujami, I created them, and this all Bhuta Gramam Avasham, helplessly, under the control of Prakriti. Krishnam Bhuta Gramam, all total, the group of all beings, helplessly, they are under the control of my Prakriti. And when somebody may ask, this is your job, if Bhagwan's job is to create, to sustain, and they bring it back to consciousness, Ishvara, that this all karma may bind Ishvara. So that's why Bhagwan says, Tani karmani, all those karma, particularly karma means to create, to sustain, and to go back. This all karma, Mam, to me, nanibadnanti. They do not bind me. And what's the reason they do not bind? Bhagwan says, Udasinavat asinam. I remain indifferent. And asaktam teshu karmasu. With reference to those karma, aham asaktam. Asaktam means I am not connected with them. This tesu karmasu is called Vishaya Saptami, not Adhikaran Saptami. One who knows Sanskrit. Because not in karma with reference to karma. That's called Vishaya Saptami. So this shloka we were seeing last week. And why Bhagwan is remain indifference? So that reason Bhagwan says here. Bhagwan says, Udasinavat asinaha. I remain indifference. How? So Bhagwan says, Shankaracharya says, Atmanaha avikriyatvat. Is Atma consciousness never undergoes any type of modification. So avikriya means kriya. Vikriya means modification. But Bhagwan is avikriya. He never undergoes any modification. So we can say, where kriya is there, we can say is connected with time. But when there is no kriya, so it says always nitya. Nitya tattvat avikriya. Asaktam, he says, Bhagavan says, I don't have any attachment with reference to result of my own karma. So I have created Srushti, now what will happen? I'm sustaining all Srushti, something punya should come to me, is called Phala Asanga Rahitam. I don't have any the attachment with reference to result of my action. And whole creation, sustenance and dissolution, abhiman varjitam aham karomi. So here says, this sentence is called akarta. Bhagavan says, I am not doer of all resolution and even srushti sthiti laya. So I am not created. I don't have any type of identification. So it's called akarta, non-doership. And phala asanga rahitam is called abhokta. It doesn't enjoy the result of its own action. That's why it's remained udasinavat asinam. So somebody asks, if some other person like us, normal human being, if that person has some same, that mind, one who knows I am akarta, abhokta, can that person remain udasinavat asinam? So Shankaracharya has given this another paragraph. We were there. One whose mind, disposition of mind is always there. I am not doing anything and I am not enjoying the result of karma, because this all karma and phala of karma is always belongs to sthula sukshma sharira. But I am not sthula sukshma sharira. Such person, so Shankaracharya says, ataha. Ataha means therefore. Anyasya api, even another person, any Devadatta, anyone, one who does any action, kartrutva, one who performs any action, kartrutva abhimana abhava, without having a sense of doership. Abhimana means sense of doership. Kartrutva means doership. I am doing this, I am doing this, is called kartrutva. One who does like thing, and plus phala asanga abhava. Here phala, again here a and abhava. One who are even not interested with the attachment with reference to result of any action. That person also abandha karanam. So that person, whatever that perform, does any action, but that karma cannot bind that person. Abandha. Bandha means bondage. Here is a is there. It can never bind. This is the cause of somebody asking, how can I not bind my own karma? Only one answer is kartrutva abhimana abhava. One who has that sense, I am not doer. Then karma cannot attach them. And one who knows, I have no interest with the reference of result of my own karma, is called phala asanga. One who are not interested in result of karma, that person can never bind abandha karanam. They can live as a jivana mukta. And after prarabdha karma is over, that person will also never come back. Because the coming back to in this sansara, only reason is our papa punya. Kartrutva, if we have doership, then it gives papa punya. And to enjoy, to experience this papa punya, again we have to come back in this sansara. But who doesn't have any doership, then at the same time, no abhokta. Anyatha, otherwise, a people who has always doership and enjoyership, karta bhokta, such people are karma bihi badhyate. They are bound by their own karma. And who are they? Mudha, deluded person. Here the mudha in Sanskrit is not foolish, but mudha means one who doesn't have proper knowledge. If I do like this, what will happen to me? Such person are called mudha. Bhaja govindam, govindam bhaja mudhamate. In that Bhaja govindam stotra also, mood means one who is completely deluded about dharma, adharma, even about that I am not body, mind, sense complex. Papa punya are called mudha. And who is this mudha? Shankaracharya says, Koshakaravat. There is a silkworm, no? Is called Koshakaravat. That silkworm produces that thread of silk. And in that seed, in that thread also, it goes inside cocoon. And then people take out and they made that silk, that thread, that worm dies inside their cocoon. Same way, the cocoon of doership and enjoyership, we are bind in that cocoon of doership, and we keep on coming in this life. It's a punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. The cause of again and again rebirth is nothing but our own doership. If we remain udasinvat asinam, karma cannot bind us. This is the reason. Iti abhipraya. This is what Bhagavan would like to convey. Again, Shankaracharya has put a small sentence. If somebody creates something, somebody sustains something, then naturally a person can have some attachment. Even anyone can have small attachment. Then why Bhagavan can remain udasinavat asina? So that's why Shankaracharya has put a beautiful sentence. Tatra. Tatra means tasmin vishaye. For creation, sustenance and dissolution, in that subject, imam bhutagramam visrujami. Imam means this. Bhutagramam, a group of people, visrujami, I have created. Still, I remain udasinavat asinam. I remain indifferent. Iti cha viruddham uchyate. It seems is a contradictory. Any person, one who has done all creation sustenance, that person some attachment. So if Bhagavan says, I remain on totally indifferent, so it looks like a contradictory. Tat pariharartha. To remove this doubt, how Bhagavan can remain udasinavat asinam, to remove this doubt, Bhagavan has spoken next verse. Maya adhyakshena prakritihi suyate sacharacharam. Bhagavan says, I am not the cause of the creation. He says, Maya adhyakshena. Adhyaksha is like so presiding. In my presence, Maya, by me, and who is me? So Shankaracharya says, Adhyaksha. The meaning of Adhyaksha means in my presence, mere presence, Prakriti suyate. Prakriti creates. Here again, Prakriti is Maya. Prakriti creates. And what Prakriti creates? Bhagavan says, Sacharachara. Sa, chara, plus achara. Charati iti charaha, who keeps on moving. It's called charaha. Acharaha means one who doesn't move. One remain stationary is called acharaha. So two way we can take. Chara means movable all beings. And acharaha means immovable. Means trees, plants are considered acharaha. Otherwise, acharaha, we can say all jada, inert. All things cannot move, no, inert. And chara means all sentient. So Bhagavan says, in the presence of me, a prakriti, a maya creates sa, sa means along with. So this maya creates movable and immovable beings. Otherwise, we can understand inert and sentient. All things, whatever available in this Prithvi, in this Mother Earth, everything is because of here. My job is, my presence is necessary. not my involvement. So the Maya Adhyakshena, the meaning is involvement, not Bhagavan is doing anything. So Prakritihi, this is Suyate. So in the presence of consciousness, Ishvara, that does, Prakriti does creation, Prakriti does sustenance, and Prakriti goes back to Prakriti only. There is no Bhagavan's job really, only mere presence. Like last time we discussed about Nataka Deepa Prakarana. In the presence of that light of lamp, every activity can be possible, but there is no involvement of that light of lamp in this stage, nothing. And Bhagavan says, Hetuna anena, only because of this reason, Jagat viparivartate. Kaunteya means a son of Kunti. This is a vocative case of Kaunteya. So because of this reason only, whole sansara is keep on moving. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam is possible because of this Prakriti. It does only because of my presence. You know, I don't know whether I have shared with you or not, but when I was studying in the Annaikatti, so every day, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., they keep satsang. Of course, satsang, I mean, whatever question answer, we do have satsang. But sometimes they put, instead of satsang, there is a male party. On notice board, they put as a party. So people, you know, some students are very excited, some party is there. And all people comes to satsang hall, and when we reach, so they say, if suppose Shivratri, Mahashivratri is coming, then we have to post more than 5,000 envelopes with all detail, what we'll do in puja to all students of Swamiji in all over the world. So the party is nothing but to prepare envelope with material inside, and we have to glue it. So when our students knows that this party is nothing but we have to prepare envelope, and they stops to coming during this time. And our Swamiji, our Acharya made me coordinator of all this male party. So Swamiji asked, what can I do for you? So I said, nothing. You just, because then when male party was there, Swamiji never comes. He says, you do everything. There is no job mine. So I won't come. So one day I asked, what can I do for you? So I said, Swamiji, you need not to do anything in male party, but you please come and sit there. When you come and sit, students will come automatically. And they start do that whatever we give the folding of that pamphlet and then put inside and glue. When Swamiji comes, immediately all students come and they say, I will do this, I will do this. It's called Adhyakshena, mere presence. They start doing their own job. Same in the presence of Paramatma, in presence of Ishvara, Prakriti Suyate. Prakriti does this all creation, sustenance and everything. And Shankaracharya ji has given beautiful bhashya in this. And he says, Shankaracharya ji says, Maya, who is me? Because Maya Adhyakshena, no? So he says Maya, the meaning of Maya, he gives the meaning Sarvataha Drushi Matra Swarupena Avikriya Atmana. So who is me? Sarvataha, who is everywhere. So all pervading is Sarvataha. And in spite of all pervading, what is my real nature? So in the form of mere witness, Matra means mere, Drushi means witness, and in the form of. So I remain being all pervading, but only as a witness. I never contact with any being, anything. It's called Drushi. Drushi means just seeing only, without any involvement. So Drushi Matrena Swarupena. My form is in the form of just mere witness. And again, who is me? Bhagavat, Shankaracharya says, avikraya atmana. Again, when the end of the word, when Atma comes, again the meaning is Swarupa, in the form of without undergoing any modification. If mother gives a birth to child, there is a modification in mother. But here Bhagavan says, whole Jagat is come into being, but remain still I remain without any modification. It's called avikriyatmana. My real nature is avikriya. I never undergo any type of modification. I am mere witness and I am everywhere. Such me in this presence, Adhyaksha, in my presence, Mama Maya, that Prakriti, Shankaracharya has written, is nothing but Maya Devi. Mama Maya. And what is the form of Maya? It says Trigunatmika, in the form of three guna, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. And this Prakriti, Trigunatmika, is one who is characterized by ignorance. Maya is equal to ignorance. That's why the Maya has 3 to 4 names. So Maya, sometime Maya, Prakriti, Prakriti, Avidya. All are the names of Maya only. Even there is one more, it's not coming in my mind. These all are technical words. Sometimes Bhagavan use Maya, sometimes Prakriti, sometimes Avidya. All are one and same. So Bhagavan says, this Prakriti suyate, like prasavaha, same way Prakriti suyate, what? Utpadayati. The meaning of suyate is utpadayati, it creates. And what it creates? Sacharachara jagat. So what I have seen, Shankaracharya is not explained what is the meaning of Sacharacha, but what we have saw plus chara plus achara, movable, immovable, everything otherwise sentient and inert. All Jagat is created by Prakriti only. And now Shankaracharya is given one quotation from Shveta Shvatara Upanishad. Very beautiful. It is well often quoted. It says, Tathacha mantra varna. In one mantra, Upanishad is given who is consciousness. So it says, Ekaha Devaha Sarvabhuteshu Buddha Sarvavyapi Sarvabhuta Antaratma Karmadyakshaha Sarvabhuta Adhivasaha Sakshi Cheta Kevalo Nirgunascha. All are the qualification of consciousness, Chaitanya, Ishvaraha. So who is Ishvaraha? He says Ekaha. Is only one. Ekameva Advitiya. It's called Ekaha. It belongs to Shveta Shvatara Upanishad. Devaha is whenever Deva comes is effulgent, self-effulgent. For its existence, he never dependent on anyone, is called Devaha. Here, particularly here, self-effulgent, and where it is, so it's available in Sarva Bhuteshu. This consciousness is available in all beings. Buddha is a secret. The meaning of Buddha, like Rajavidya, Rajagush, is an open secret. We cannot understand what does it mean, Buddha. That Sarvavyapi, being Ekaha, it is all pervading, and still it is a Sarva Bhutantaratma. It is a consciousness of inside all beings. Antaha, Antara means inside. Sarva Bhuta. In spite of all pervasive, it remains inside all beings. Antaratma is the inner conscious of all beings. Why Shankaracharya is quoted here, Karma Dhyaksha. Like he is the presiding of karma. He is not involved in any karma. Because Maya Adhyakshena Prakritihi. Same here is Karma Dhyaksha. Is only in the presence of consciousness, activity can possible. That's why Karma Dhyaksha. Sarva Bhuta Adivasa. The meaning is, he is the base of all beings. He is the Adhisthana of all beings. It's called Adivasa. Sakshi. That Paramatma is mere witness. Cheta is a conscious being. The meaning of Cheta is conscious. It is not inert. Kevalaha, mere one only. Kevalaha and Nirgunaha cha. It doesn't have any type of guna. It is bereft of sattva, rajas and tamas. That's why Pujya Swamiji used to say, the useless thing in the whole universe is only one, is called Brahman. Because our prayer doesn't go to Brahman. It can be here answered by Ishvara, not Brahman, because Brahman is only one. Is all pervading, he is a Nirguna. So he never, when we pray, he says, I have no problem, Ekameva Advitiyam. But when Ishvara, Brahman with Maya, it's called Ishvara. Our prayer will go to Ishvara, not Brahman. That's why always the Pujya Swamiji's slogan is, we cannot bypass Ishvara. When we are in this body, we have many problems. So to whom we are do prayer? So it says not Brahman, we have to pray in the front of Ishvara only. Because it can be answered, it can be heard by Ishvara, not Brahman. Because when we say, I am doing prayer to Ishvara, then there are Dvaitam. Jiva is different, Ishvara is different. But when I say I am Aham Brahmasmi, then we should not have a problem. Because Brahma doesn't have a problem. He is always with problem free. But is being Jiva, we does have problem, and our all problems can be heard by only Ishvara. That's why prayer is very much important. Puja is very much important. Punya, very much important. So it's given in Shvetashvatar Upanishad. Hetuna anena kaunteya jagat viparivartate. So what Hetuna, the meaning Shankaracharya has written, Nimittena, cause. By this cause, anena means this. Nimittena hetuna, one same meaning. By this meaning, by this cause. In which cause? Adhyakshatvena. There is a no involvement. Only mere sakshi. Adhyakshatvena he kaunteya jagat. Again Shankaracharya has written Sacharacharam. One, the meaning of Jagat Sacharacharam means sentient, insentient, movable, immovable, but still Jagat is Vyakta, Avyakta, Atmakam, in the form of manifest and the form of unmanifest. Because Vyakta, our eyes, our all five sense organs, in the front of all five sense organs are called Vyakta. It's called manifest. But there are many things which is we cannot access through our five sense organ are called avyakta. So Jagat is equal to Vyakta plus Avyakta, which can be manifest, which can be available, we can have experience through our five sense organ, and there are many such things which are not available for our five sense organ. It's a mixer of both. It's called Sacharacharam Jagat Viparivartate. It keep on changing. In which way? Sarvasu avasthasu. In different type of state. We can take as a sarva avastha, means Jagrat, Swapna and Sushupti, and we can take as a Kalpakshaya, Kalpa Ado, the beginning of one cycle and the end of one cycle. In all, what is the cause? Bhagwan is remain only Adhyaksha, mere presence, nothing else. And in the presence of this, everything keep on moving. I always say even electricity, they have different type of function, but still electricity is always away from this. Sometime in refrigerator it makes cool, in hot air oven it makes hot, but still it's called Adhyaksha. In the presence of electricity, different type of activity keep on moving. But still, electricity is witness. It never involved. The meaning of Adhyaksha is without getting involved, whole movement of universe, it keep on moving. This is the beauty. In which type of activity Jagat are doing, so it's written here, it's very beautiful paragraph. What Bhagavan remained, as a witness, so Shankaracharya says, Drushi Karmatva, then here is Drushi Karmatva Apatti. Drushi Karmatva, the karma of remaining witness is called Drushi Karmatva Apatti Nimitta. Because of this reason, Bhagavan remained as a witness, Jagataha Sarva Pravrutti. This is a 6x1. All activity of Jagat, of universe. Now which type of activity? The Shankaracharya is mentioned. Which type of activity keep on doing in this universe? So it starts from here. First one is Aham Idam Bhokshe. Aham means I will enjoy, I will experience idam, something, some Vishaya, some object is there, Aham idam bhokshe. If some sweet is in front of us, we says Aham idam rasgulla bhokshe, I will eat this rasgulla. Pashyami, I see this, pashyami, I see this, idam shrunomi, I listen this. Where idam comes, listen, I listen this. Idam sukham anubhavami. I experience this happiness. Again we can say, idam dukkham anubhavami. Even this pain, this sorrow, I experience. In the presence of whom? Drushikarma Ishvara. Tadartham idam karishyami. For that sake, artham is for sake, tad means that, for the sake of that person, for the sake of someone, idam karishyami. Sometimes parents say, no, for the sake of my child, I will earn. So it's called tadartham. Sometimes tadartham, ishwarartham, idam aham karishyami. This puja I will do for the sake of Ishvara. It's called tadartham. Again, etad artham idam karishye. These all are future tense. Karishyami, karishye, these are called future tense. Etad artham, for this sake. Etad means this. Artham is again. For this sake, idam, this something, what XYZ, karishye, I will do. Karishye, I will do. Karishyami also I will do. Idam gnasyami, I will know this. Gna means to know, recognize. So Bhagavan says, idam, Shankaracharya says, idam gyasyami. In the presence of Rishikarmatva, gyasyami, iti adyaha. In this way, etc., etc. Many different type of activity are based in where? Avagati nishtha. In Gujarati, avagati doesn't have good meaning. If some person dies, and a person is not good, I don't know what Tamil says or in Bangala or even Hindi. Avagati in Gujarati is after death, he doesn't get a good gati. It's called avagati. But in Sanskrit, there is a one gachati, you know. Gachati means go, no? Gachati, goes. But when we put one prefix ava, the meaning is to know. Totally different meaning. K-N-O-W. To know. So when say avagati, same avagati means comes from gachati only. So avagati means knowledge. And avagati means knowledge of consciousness. Nishtha. Whole activity are based on what? Avagati. Because Bhagwan is drushi, is mere witness. So whole activities are based, adhisthana, in consciousness. And this all activity again go back where? Avagati avasana. They all are resolved where? In avagati also. Jnane. Here the avagati means jnane. All activity possible because of consciousness, and all activity again go back in jnane only. Satyam gnanam anantam, if we take, the Brahman is nothing but mere consciousness. So whole jagat comes from consciousness. Whole jagat sustained because of consciousness. And again it will go back to consciousness. Avasana means laya, resolved. Where? Avagati only. So in Gnana. So there also in Taittiriya Upanishad, Satyam Gnanam Anantam. So at that time, the meaning of Gnanam, Shankaracharya is given the meaning of Gnanam is Gyapti. Gyapti means mere consciousness, nothing else. Here the meaning of Gnanam of some object is not like that. Only Gyapti. Here I can write. The meaning of Gyapti is mere consciousness, nothing else. So all like from H2 means from Jalam, water, Taranga goes, wave is born. Because of water, waves sustain, and again water, that waves go back into water only. Same way, all activities are born from Gnapti, consciousness. All activity, Nishtha, sustain because of consciousness, and all activity goes back in that Gnanam. Avasana means they resolved. Laya. Here also written Laya. There is a no role of Ishvara, involving role. Just the role of Ishvara means Drushi Karma Matra. The role of Ishvara is nothing but Drushi Karma. Remain as a witness. So if we develop this type of our mind, disposition of mind, we can remain all. Like Udasinvat Asinam, here Drushi Karma. Both are one and same. There is a no involvement, asangaha, aliptaha, whatever we can do. And somebody asks where this consciousness is available. So Shankaracharya is quoted, Taittiriya Brahmana. He says, Yaha asya adhyakshaha parame vyoman. Yaha adhyakshaha means again that consciousness. Asya jagataha. Asya means of whom? Of this, but of this is jagataha. This 6 by 1. A one who is a presiding mere consciousness of Jagat, where it available in Taittiriya Brahmana, it says Parame Vyoman. Same way in Taittiriya Upanishad also, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman. So here Vyoman means, really speaking, is a space. But where this space is available? In our heart. The space in our heart, that Paramatma is sitting, that Paramatma is sustaining all Jagat in the form of consciousness. Like in dream, whole dream world is created by our own consciousness of mind. The dream is sustained by the consciousness of mind. And again, the dream world goes back into the consciousness of mind. Same way, this whole Jagat remain inside the consciousness. It goes back to consciousness. And where that consciousness available? Parame Vyoman, in our heart. This heart is nothing but consciousness only. Parame Vyoman. Ityadayah. In this way, Adayah, there are many. Adi means etc. Mantraha, different type of mantras. Etam arthaha darshayanti. This artham, it may be their artham. Etam artham. These mantras show this meaning. Which meaning? Paramatma remain untouched. Paramatma remain drushikarma. There is no involving in any activity. Very beautiful. Tatahacha, in this paragraph, Shankaracharya says, Tatahacha, and also for that, Ekasya, Devasya, this is all different type of adjective of consciousness. Ekasya, again same, Ekameva Dvitiyam, Devasya means self-effulgent, Sarva Adhyaksha Bhuta Chaitanya Matrasya. He is Adhyaksha, presiding presence of Bhuta Chaitanya, Sarva Bhut, it will come Sarva Bhuta Chaitanya Matras. In the presence of his, all beings have their own presence, Chaitanya, but Paramartataha, in the reality, that Paramatma has Sarva Bhoga, here, is there, Ana Abhi Sambandinaha. He never connect, he is no relation with any type of experience. So Sarva Bhogana Anabhisandina. So Sarva Bhoga, then is a Dirgha Sandhi, so here Akara is there. This Paramatma, this consciousness is Sarva Bhoga Anabhisambandina. Sambandina means connected. But anasambandina, it is not connected, it is not related with anyone. So, Paramartataha, in the reality, this Paramatma is Sarva Bhoga Anabhisambandveha. And what is the cause? So he says, Anyasya Chetana Antarasya Abhave. There is no another, because consciousness is only one. That Brahman, whatever we call, this consciousness is only one. So there is no other Chetana. Here again, Chetana means consciousness. Anyasya Chetana Antarasya means the Antarasya means other. Chetana means consciousness. Abhave. Only one consciousness, there is no other consciousness. That's why Bhoktuhu Anyasya Abhavat. There is a Abhave Anyasya Bhoktuhu. There is no different Bhokta Abhavat. In the absence of Kim Nimitta Iyam Srushtihi Iti Atra Prashna Prativachane Anupapanne. This paragraph we will see in detail because already time is over. But Shankaracharya ji would like to convey the Jagat is, Anirvachaniya. There is one word is called Anirvachaniya. We cannot define whole Jagat categorically. Why Bhagavan is born, why this have, we can't explain one by one. So it says, Prashna Prativachanam Anupapanna. Iyam Srushtihi. Why Bhagavan is created? For which reason? Atra, Prashna means question. Prativachanam is reply. Anupapanne. We cannot give the answer in categorically. It is not available. But still, we will see in detail because already 2 minutes or more. Any question regarding this?
Swamiji,
Yeah.
why this the last paragraph? It's bhoktitta is mentioned because previously earlier it is said that akarta bhokta consciousness is there, but then the last paragraph it is said that bhokta word is there. So
Bhokta, after bhokta, anabhisandhina. There is a sandhi. In the
Okay.
Sanskritam, there are many sandhis are available. It explains bhokta ansambandhina. It is not related to bhokta. It's anna is there. But still we will see in detail. Any question?
Swamiji, like Shankaracharya ji is mentioning ke itya adeha cha mantraha etram attam artha dashyanti. So is there any, mantra which talks about this?
Yeah, there are many mantra. I can show you in Taittiriya Upanishad. Everywhere there is a no real connection of Ishvara with all activity. There's remain untouched. I can show you. He says, in the presence of me, everything is possible, but I am not involved in it. Akriya, Anirguna, there are many, many mantras. Tomorrow I can show you something, okay?
So this akriya, aguna, are these mantras?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There are many mantras in Upanishads. I will show you. Yeah. Anything? No? No, Raviji, no question? No? Okay.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Okay. Then shall we do Purnamada? Om Purnamada Namadam Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamevavashishyate
Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.
Thank you, Swami.